topic thing.
Recording has started.
Greg, you there?
Yep.
All right, for one free inspiration, who wants to do a recap this week?
I would raise my hand to say penis, and then lower it back down.
Well, last time we had to take a bit of a rest. When we woke up, Sulfra and Anila were gone. They left a note basically saying they had stuff they needed to do, and if the spirits willing, they would meet again. And not long after that, we found a new friend. Citron? Was it Citron? Am I pronouncing that right?
I believe it's Citron.
Citron? Okay. Citron, an elven person who got lost out of some magical hiccup and decided, hey, they tag along with us and perhaps make friends with them. Barnaby's being weird as well. But yes, then we continue along, traveling, and turns out there's a bit of a crevice ahead, and there's a lot of webbing, and some of the webbing is a bit thicker, and we can use it like a bridge. And one of them is just like kind of easy, but another one is like, hey, this might be a little trouble. So ultimately, the decision is made that Barnaby would fly overhead of people and attach a rope to himself and whoever's crossing at the time. So in case they fall, he at the very least can slow them down to get them to a wall. But everyone gets over just fine. Until the last person, of course, it's Jason, who falls. But Barnaby seems ready and managed to catch him and help him up and kept going, hey, everyone's across, and we're getting to a place that's kind of dark. And hey, light, even like magical or otherwise, gets kind of bright. It's dimmed a bit. Normally, it's wherever normal light, it seems to attract attention, so the torches are out. Magical light only. And then some noise above us. And we see a new friend above us coming down, and instead of a friend, it's a monster. And that's where we left off.
Okay, go ahead and take that inspiration.
I think we also need to roll initiative.
Fuck. That's a fight? We're in a fight at the beginning? Huh.
Yeah, giant big creature came down right on top of us. And we're like, oh shit.
A big creature, affectionately referred to as a mage hunter.
That's above table. You don't know this.
Yeah, above table. Yeah, that's a mage hunter.
Yeah. I may have buffed it ever so slightly. But anyways.
Oh no. Buffed it? Why would you do that?
That could mean anything from I gave it a nuke to I may have given it some more health ever so slightly.
I mean, it is a challenge rating. Yeah.
I've been fine, diamonds. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yep.
I can twin spell fight at a distance.
Also, what NPC would you like to join you with this fight?
All of them.
Esmeralda.
There's not one named Esmeralda. Also, no, only one. That will clog up the turn order.
How about Octavia?
I think Octavia would be a good choice.
Octavia wouldn't be bad.
Need some extra stab.
Helena would provide some pretty good support.
It would be nice to have some range, because how many of us actually shoot at ranged versus Barnaby?
I do.
You
That's
do?
what I meant.
Okay,
Yep.
did not know that.
There
I'm
was-
an artificer.
Oh,
But
yeah, that
you haven't
hard
known
is-
Citron for long, so
Yeah, so I
that.
still don't know that.
Althena wouldn't be bad either, because more frontline, more better.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
I think my vote's Althea. We need the points.
We lost both our healers, I just realized.
Yep.
Well, I look insulted at James.
You should.
Should we?
This gives me a certain look when I see the crossed out red things, thinking, this gives me Dark Soul vibes all of a sudden. Like we just walk through the fog and like, oh shit.
You can't leave. Turns around to leave.
Yep.
Alright, my health should be... It is not updated itself. Alright, hold on.
No, yeah, double check your health to make sure it's
It
good.
It didn't
It's
and
odd.
wouldn't. There we go.
This is a very big room full of flammable things.
Yes.
I don't have fire
Let me know when we should roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll initiative. Also, this thing... I'm just going to repeat what I said last time, for posterity's sake. Not hell froze over, not that one. Here we are. It's repeating. As you... Had to give a dog a dirty look.
Thanks,
As you
Barnaby.
enter this room, the scent of rotting flesh fills the air. In the center, a cage hanging in the air by a strange webbing material. The once white marble floors, blackened by age and dried blood, are accented by the bones of many creatures, humanoid and non-humanoid. In the center, you see a strange circular fork made of many metals, humming a soothing tune. As you move further in towards the fork, your concentration is broken by the sound of mandibles clicking together, followed by a strange gurgling sound. Roll initiative.
We
Oh, you already did.
Yeah. It was everybody but Sally and...
Is Sally not joining us today?
She'll be late, per the message she sent in Discord.
Oh, will you be running for her then?
You can always give me her stat sheet and I can run around how fighters work in and out.
Sure! We'll just do that.
Throw it at me. I'll roll her shit for her. Alright.
Also, if you do not want to be in the position that you are in, do feel free to move yourselves somewhere within the box.
Out of curiosity, in this room in particular, how high up is the ceiling?
120 feet.
Oh, lovely.
Actually, wait. Hold on.
Whisper toggle, or the whisper toggle, always roll advantage to advantage toggle.
Don't do that. That'll mess with her.
It will? Alright, well...
Yes.
Always roll at advantage.
Yeah.
Keep the whisper toggle though, because that was already on.
Yeah.
That was here when I got here. Damn, Sally. She's ready to hit shit.
Oh, top the turn order.
Everyone got good rolls there but Beal.
Also, 100 feet, not 120 feet.
Okay. And I'm just gonna put... I just put in the red circle in my thing.
What happened to her halberd?
It got replaced with a glaive. Also, it was always a glaive, not a halberd.
It's not in here, so I will fix that.
No, it's a moon-touched weapon.
Yeah, it's not in here. Ow.
Okay.
It's in,
Go ahead,
like,
make-
it's in her items. It's not. A moon touched her +1, right?
Go ahead and go with your turn. I'll fix it.
Barnaby will fly up 40 feet to Please stay out of range of this thing. He will cast Hunter's Mark. Make sure it gets marked there. And then... Do I want to sharpshooter this thing? This is going to be a straight roll. You know what? No, I just want to make sure I actually hit it. So no sharpshooter. We're using the moon-touched arrows from this thing because I don't want to waste arrows right now. Just try to click on the buttons here. Where is... Oh, there it is. It's a 26 to hit.
Not. Oh.
That does... 13 piercing damage.
Good. It sticks in.
And you want? I'll do sharpshooter for this next one.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That does. Let's see. That does 26 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'll do sharpshooter again. Why not? For a 20, dirty 20 to hit. I'm guessing that hits.
That'll hit. Yep.
And that one does. Yep. 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
Total of 49 damage?
Not including that first 6 up there for some reason. That guy.
Oh, yeah. 50,
Yeah.
55. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh
no,
yeah,
not,
just one.
yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
not that first one.
So yeah,
sorry.
49, 13 plus 18 is 21, plus the additional 7 would bring that to 28, plus an additional 7, which would bring that to 35, plus 12, 47. I was 2 points off.
Alright, and that's Barnaby's turn.
Okay, up next is Sally.
Wait. Okay. Hey, Dead, you have the Moontouch Glaive as a 1+ strength damage.
Did it break again?
Yeah,
God.
give me a second. I can do it. Just give me 1 second. There we go. I fixed it. So Sally, being in the position that she's in, and knowing the spells that she has, going to go ahead and she doesn't move very quickly. She's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It is. Just a reminder, it is currently not on the ground. It is currently hanging on that cage in the center.
Uh-huh. How high up is the cage?
About 20 feet.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna undo that, because that is my brain doing a fail. What's in the cage?
Absolutely nothing.
What's holding the cage up?
Webbing. Potentially flammable.
Potentially flammable, you say?
Yes.
Fuck it. Just weaken some of the strands, because I don't have any fire. So Sally could take her crossbow out and shoot the actual strands themselves on the cage.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna attempt to do that. She's
Okay,
got
fire.
multi-attack, correct?
Yes, but remember loading property.
so she can only fire once.
Yep.
I also don't think it's a good idea to add fire in a place covered with webs that can
Yeah.
also reach us.
She also misses.
That'll miss.
And she's just gonna good old 47. You did 47.
We did a number of damage.
Are you sure? Because
Oh wait.
yeah.
Because then you did 67 because the second two are. No.
Well, because it's that 100 mark just before I rolled was me trying to lower it.
Yes. No. But you've also sharpshooter, right?
I sharpshootered.
All of them, did you not?
No, I not. I did for the first one, and
Well, that didn't
I
include the
did it
damage.
for the.
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. Is like if you did sharpshooter and you rolled sharpshooter on all of those.
Not on all of them.
Not
for
the first one. You did
not
the
the
second
first one.
and you did the second
And
and
the
the
third.
third.
You are missing some damage.
So what that means is instead of 47, you did 67.
Ah, okay. So 66.
67 damage.
So
My
it's,
name was.
so it's 5. That's 5 damage per hit.
What?
Or 10.
What? Nameless is in the chat?
Yeah, he's just saying it.
Yes, for momentarily.
Hey man,
Hey.
good to see you. But no, yeah, she's got nothing else. She just misses. Reloads, I guess.
Well, so that's 77.
Oh, you want? I see what it did.
I missed.
Anyways, is that Sally's turn?
Yeah, that's Sally's turn. That's all she got.
Alright, Citron. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
You are. Now, Zitron will draw their pencil and a piece of wood and set the piece of wood on top of their head and then tap it. As that piece of wood will just spin around, shredding itself into a tiny version of Barnaby. As the little claws will grip into Bertius, his hair to latch on, before leaning forward letting out a hoop while shooting a blast of magic towards their enemy.
I'm fucking sorry, what?
You now have a tiny animated wood Barnaby that's shooting off magic with a hoop.
Yeah, that hits.
It 18 points of damage and gets shoved back 5 feet.
And since it's forced movement, it's no longer climbing, so it should fall.
Well, yes, but also not being on anything to be able to grip onto helps too.
Yeah.
And if it's 20 feet, there's an extra 2d6 points of damage.
That's bludgeoning.
Should I roll that?
I'll roll it.
Okay, do.
Congratulations, you've eaten through its extra health.
I am going to move away from the danger as far away as possible.
I do just want to correct because it wasn't actually 67; it was 77 damage.
Yeah, no,
Barnaby did.
we got it.
Yeah. My brain won't work.
Yeah, neither was mine. It's fine. Math.
Yeah, math sucks. Math sucks in this math game.
Yeah, so she ran backwards.
Yep,
Alright.
that's my turn. I did an action and bonus action, that's all I have because I'm not a warrior.
Althea, a dash around the webs. And unfortunately can't make an attack this turn. As the creature is turtling on the ground. Vertus.
Dash. pull a bonus action and use the Cartomancer feat. And I'm going to bonus action cast Mirror Image on myself. And now there are just 4 Veriduses running at this thing.
Noted. Is that your turn?
That's it. That's all I got for now. Axe out, shield out.
Alright, it's gonna unturtle itself. Meaning it's gonna stand up.
Mhm.
Veritas, do you feel safer on evens or odds?
Why don't you hit me? I'll call odds.
Okay. Going after you. Then get the damn sheet up. As it's gonna claw into you once. 16.
Misses.
Claw twice.
Alright,
23.
That's gonna hit one of the duplicates. On a d20 roll. And it needs to be higher than a 6. Alright. Yeah, no, it hits a duplicate. Veritas steps out the way. Poor mirror image Veritas. He died so young. Got 2 of those left.
Yep, thank you for reminding me.
I'm just gonna put those dots over me. Alright.
Anyway, that's their turn. Beal.
So is this in our way of casting?
Not really. This thing's taller than it, so.
Beal is gonna move over there. And he's gonna look at it. Gonna look at it real long. Just first level, got it pulled.
That hits!
Take 15 radiant damage.
As it hits, it's gonna take its tail and slap it back towards ya. Partially. Let's
Oh.
have 7.
7.
Actually, post the damn thing. Yep, so,
I have to make a
yeah.
dex save. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I pass.
just barely ducking down beneath it, and that's that reaction.
Beals is gonna look at it. You stinky. That's your turn.
Barnaby.
Yes, you're right, Bill. This is a stinky. And I'm just gonna sharpshooter the next 2 attacks. The first one has advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. That'll be, Jesus, 26 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Oh, that's not supposed to be advantage. That's just a normal roll. So I
And that
don't think a
misses.
6. Yeah, I don't think a 6 is gonna hit.
Well, more specifically, not a nat 1.
Is that that one?
Do you have
Oh,
a
it was.
magic bow, by the way?
I do.
I figured you. I was like, damn, that's +5, just some base damage. I was like, you got a really high stat though. There's a
It's
magic.
technically a +1 longbow at the moment.
Ah,
so,
that does it.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have.
Hey, who was that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Sally.
Sally, now seeing how this is going to run probably the same direction Verdus went, so dashing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and then is going to action surge and do a, let's see here, extra attack. Okay, so she has extra attack, but she doesn't have the thing that allows her to do a cantrip and then a hit. So just smack, smack.
Miss.
Jesus, poor Sally. Yeah, no, she just misses. Maybe she's arachnophobic. Yeah, she's just gonna miss, I guess. Damn. That's all she's got. That's movement, action, action surge. 2 actions.
Is that turn?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was my turn. My turn. Do. Damn, I don't have third level spells yet. I was just double checking. In that case, I'm going to be drawing my universal tool. Seeing everyone moving one direction, I don't want to be stood alone in case there's more foes, so I'll start moving that way. As with my pencil and my universal tool, I'll start shooting off scorching rays towards this thing. As if I'm in an action movie, just pew pew pew! From
Okay,
the
thank you,
pencil and the tool. So, first scorching ray. Second scorching ray.
Hits.
And third.
Hits. Okay, so that's going to be 46. It's better if you just roll the dice, that way it doesn't constantly try to reduce your spell slots.
Yeah, I didn't think it would do that, but damn shame that it does. Okay, so that's 18 points of damage in total. And while this is all going on, Barnaby, or rather little Barnaby, will lean down, let out another little owl noise, just another hoo, and shoot. 16.
That still hits.
That's nice. 14 points as it slams into it from where Vertius is and shoves it back that direction, 5 feet.
Into the paladin?
Yep.
It's on top of your head.
I mean... That's alright, I'll just walk forward on my turn.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Now, Thea's going to back up by 5 feet because being in a person's space is not fun. This is not going how I expected it to. Who knows, maybe these 1 hits? I did not mean to have the radiant on there. So, just 8.
That is unfortunate.
That is their turn.
3 Veritas's walk up, I guess. Just add advantage because I got nothing else. I take out that fucking Axe of Permafrost because it's the scariest thing I fucking got. Smack. 15 hit.
Just barely, yes.
Alright. A bonus action before I actually smack it to Hexblade's curse it because I fucking forgot that I could do that. Or do you want to wait till next turn?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Alright. So. And yeet. 20 points. As I burn a point of the Wrath of the Frost to start freezing this bitch.
Yep, that hurts. It is barely hanging on.
Oh, cool. You got it, Bill. I believe in you.
Anyways, is that your turn?
That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, they're gonna turn to Althea and try and claw her. I said try, as 1, 2. They're unable to actually hit her. Beal!
Beal's gonna look at this thing. Remember how it launched a spell back at her. Stare. Not learn her lesson. And cast Guiding Bolt again. 17.
It's dead.
Oh, you kidding me? It was literally 1 point.
Yes.
Damn it.
I thought it wasn't exactly what I thought it was.
Bang.
To be fair, Barnaby did almost 100 points of damage in the first
2 rounds.
action.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Barnaby's
Like,
Barnaby's a threat.
not most creatures could survive that.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
that could take out dragon.
Well, young dragons.
Yeah, but still dragon.
I mean, yeah, but that's also the case for a lot of spells at this next level. So, yeah, no, Barnaby's still scary.
Yeah. And especially when now we got a bow that lets me do XD6, which is half my level rounded up. If it is basically a surprise attack, so the creature is non-hostile, it is non-hostile to me. Cool. I'm gonna use a charge to do a bunch more damage.
Holy shit, man.
Honestly, we just have Barnaby scouting ahead always, so they can attack anything that seems hostile.
Yeah.
Because they get that ambushing attack and could usually kill it before we even intervene.
Not if there's a bunch of them, though.
Don't you start scratching the definition of non-hostile?
Well,
But it's like not hostile towards me or anyone.
yeah. In other words, as long as it is
yeah.
surprised, they're boned.
Yeah.
They don't
pretty
have
much.
time to be hostile. Basically,
Anyway.
like supersedes sneak attack.
So is it dead? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's dead.
Should the little one hit it a few more times just to make sure? As the creature on your head will flutter its wings once more.
I'll just kind of chuckle. I'm gonna chop at its neck and see if I can take the head off.
As you try, it just kind of bursts.
Hmm.
Is it got a ton of little spiders inside?
Now that you said that, yes. As a bunch of spiders just start climbing on and trying to start biting at people. Everybody within a 10-foot radius, I need you to make a quick dex check, please. Or dex save, please.
I need to check the stats for my little friend, see what theirs is for that.
Why is it rolling at advantage? I did not have it set to that. The nat 1 makes sense. I'll take it. Sally is Sally far enough back?
No. She will need to make that.
She also fails.
Oh, damn! The little Barnaby is amazing. They just dive out of the way.
Same.
For those that pass, you don't take any damage. For those that failed, you take DC of 14, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
22 poison damage.
Holy
Jeez.
shit! Really?
Do we have to roll? Are we in a dangerous swarm or
Wait.
just?
No,
They
they disperse
die,
very quickly after.
Okay.
My bar is not. Updating on my token. Hold on. There we go. Ow. Fucking spiders. God, I hate spiders. I also just took half my HP and damage. Should I roll a con save?
I mean, have that amulet of health.
That increases the constitution for the save.
Sure.
Yeet. Yeah, I'm fine. Just. Oh, I hate spiders. I hate spiders. Mm.
That hurts. Maybe in the future, in case we come across any more of these, we'll
Don't.
just.
Try to take the head off.
Or like everyone back up first, and then whoever wants to try to take the head off can be the only one to.
We could have just also burnt it from a safe distance away.
I'm okay with the second option. Oh.
Oh, so what even was that? Because that is a disturbing little creature. Well, not little, it's a rather big creature.
No, it's dead now, and it explodes when it's killed, so...
Like a balloon.
I don't know. It did seem to
Oh!
throw Beal's magic back at them, so...
Yeah, that was really weird.
It's interesting. Is there any
Hey,
pieces
Barnaby,
left so we can
please.
research it?
What was that, Beal?
Can you two can you two give each other a hug real quick?
Who?
Me and who?
You and Theory.
Why?
So I don't have to spend more spell slots than I have to.
Can I just stand next to him?
What's
I
wrong,
mean,
Barnaby?
yeah,
Don't
if
want to
you
hug
be
me?
boring.
No, I don't want to hug you. You're
Eyebrow
covered in
wiggle.
spiders. Oh wait, hold on. And he just plucks one out of from his feathers. Okay, now I'm free of spiders.
Just
By the way, what do you think of the little friend?
useful. Very useful.
They're cute.
What are your thoughts, Barnaby? I based them off you as much as I could. From the little chance of artwork you allowed me to do on you.
It's this little friend of yours. What is it exactly?
They're an extension of my will, you could say. I basically have animated them to function. They have a mind of their own while they're in this state, and they'll help destroy anything that's a threat.
Yeah, Barnaby, we just got back 19 HP.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
not 19. It's 12 and 7.
So Veritas gets 12, I get 7.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought
Yep.
you were twin spelling it.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I was
It's
kind of
one
ask,
spell per person. But it's called-
I gotcha.
I was kind of asking what if you had like a catchphrase the other day, because I was thinking of what it could say every time it tried to kill something.
It's literally just hooting like it was doing a minute ago.
I don't have a catchphrase.
I know it's a positive, but the hooing works definitely.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with a-
I just
Now I'm still,
I just do the hoo 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 sound back at Barnaby. I'm gonna try to mimic him. I'll roll the performance.
Yep.
I cough up a spider. Because there's no reason that Veritas should have found this. But I think it's funny that he did. He goes, whoop, and then spits out a fucking spider. Ugh. No. That did not just happen.
now I've got a few other different designs. I'm not sure which of you fit them the most.
We should come up with a catchphrase for everyone.
I'm tempted to go with the little one as I look down at Veal. Can you breathe fire?
Maybe.
Potential. Just a little Veal going around spewing fires with anything that annoys it.
And I can do this. She holds a firebolt in her hand.
Oh, definitely potential then.
And then starts to juggle it.
While it's saying that, the small Barnaby will just flap over and attempt to just sit on bigger Barnaby's shoulder.
Barnaby will allow it.
They're going to be like this for, I'll say, for, well, most of the day really, before they'll go to sleep.
Hey, Barnaby.
Useful.
Yes.
No offense intended, but you'll be a terrible father.
Oh, I know.
Well, as long as you don't eat your young, then everything's fine.
Of course
He might.
not. I would never eat my young if I had them.
What if you're like really hungry?
I'm a hunter. I'll just go out and hunt something.
I have noticed, however, I'm not sure if the rest of you have, that the entryway we came through has become a lot more covered up and sealed off than it was when we were having this little battle situation.
Not any more than it was before. Let's just move forward.
Yep, and the one that's north of you is basically a stone wall with an arch. Also, there's a thing in the center is still humming.
Oh, there's a thing in the center. I was wondering what that noise was. Oh,
Can I investigate it?
Oh, I don't like.
oh there we go.
It's like weird egg sack looking things over there. I don't want them. I don't like them, and I want to light it on fire. I don't like spiders.
I would recommend lighting it on fire when we leave, because otherwise we're gonna smoke ourselves out.
DM, could they investigate the area around the hummings? Do you see like magical symbols or anything that might hint of what it is?
Yeah. As you investigate it, it is just a circular item that has prongs sticking out of it, hums of strange tunes, and it appears to be a staff of some sorts.
Is that the rod?
Well, it's a staff. It's a bit too big to be a rod.
Does it have 2 prongs?
It has 8 or more.
Can I see that real quick?
That's a tuning fork. That's our tuning fork.
Oh, you were needing a tuning fork?
Yeah, we need to tune a piano.
I think it's a bit big for a piano tuning.
We're really enthusiastic.
I just walk up. Do you think it's trapped?
Oh, most certainly, and that's why I'm moving over here.
Yeah, that's why I'm not touching it yet.
I was trying to search the surrounding area for anything that looked like it might be an issue, but I didn't really see anything.
Nothing.
Oh, for all we know, actually, drawing could cause all the ground to collapse except for that area there. Magic does that sometimes, where everything is just triggered to erase itself. So I'm gonna go near the entranceway, so if any issues, that bit will at least be secure.
I agree with this lady.
Yeah, Sally, Althea, go to the other end. Barnaby, you should also go to the other end, and if I fall, come and get me, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I know what to do. Bill starts pulling out her ludicrous amount of rope.
Are we really? Okay, you can tie the rope to me. This is fine.
And while that's going on, Citrus is going to just tap there too for a moment. Let's just get this right. Ah, there we go. Just a magic hand will appear on the tip that begins floating over. Let's have this draw it and hope everything goes well.
Aren't you useful? Alright.
Here it is technically an extension. However, what's the draw force on the
10
hand?
pounds.
It
Yep.
tries to lift it up, but no luck.
A little too heavy.
Oh.
Okay, we could do the whole rope and pull situation.
Yeah,
Force
just
it out that way.
Yeah, just give me 1 second to get tied correctly. No offense, Bill, but I'm gonna tie it this time.
Okay.
Oh, we're tying each other?
Just me. Unless the rest of you want to come down with me, I suggest we tie me to something beyond the door.
I mean, if you're into that kind of thing.
Well, if we're worried about things collapsing, we can also just go into a portable dimension for a moment. And just see what happens after we pull it out.
Yeah, she's really cool.
She is. Goodness, alright. Shit, full of all kinds of tricks. Fucking love tricks. Alright, sure. If you got an idea, I'm all for it.
Just pass me that rope for a moment.
I hand you the other end of the rope. It's a fucking massive amount of rope.
It
I
is
just-
1,000 feet of rope.
With that, I tap my pencil onto the tip of it. It suddenly just shoots straight up into the air and seems to affix itself into something. There we go. Now just climb up. As Citrus will climb up the rope and just vanish as I get to the top. Then just a floating head pops out. Come on, come on. There's plenty of room in here.
Well, okay then. Skiddly-doo, skiddly-dee, I go in the dimension hole.
Sorry about that. Had to go fix the thing. Oh, what I missed?
You just see Barnaby, not Barnaby, you see Beale and Citron's head poking up from above you, where the rope is
trick.
just floats.
God, I love rope trick. Just. All right. I guess everybody in the rope room, except for
Indeed,
Barnaby and me.
it's got a nice cushioned bottom to it, so you can just snuggle in there.
All I'm gonna say is that it's fitting that a bard will be going into the rope room.
What?
I just
I'm
blink and just shake my head, and then I'm gonna run across the room and grab the fucking staff while they're all
Yeah.
safe and I'm tied. Wait, let me roll my fucking tied rope bullshit so I don't end up in the fucking ether. Sleight of hand. 17.
Okay. As you run over to grab it, you get hold of it and lift it up. I'm assuming your strength, you have more of a... I'm assuming your strength is above a 10.
It is above a 10. It is actually exactly a 10.
I should have said 8. That's what I meant.
Yeah, you're good.
Anyways, yep, you lift it out with no problems. The room begins to shake, and as you try to run before you can get off the pedestal, a magical hand just shows up and slaps you.
What the shit? No. Really? This is the countermeasure? A bitch slap? Really?
I was expecting a little bit more colourful. I feel like it's something my Fae friends would have done.
Really?
Maybe we'll just giggle over a cup of tea while they're watching down.
Right.
Try
then.
again. We're rooting for you.
I just back up and I start casting Silent Image, and I'm gonna make a duplicate of myself, and then we're both gonna run for it in opposite directions.
While
Okay.
that's going on, I'll be pouring out some coffee for
do you want me to-
everybody.
Roll like a performance or something, or deception.
Nah.
I
Not
have a
necessary.
question for you.
Mm.
There. Citron,
Yes.
do you give Beal coffee?
Yes.
No. Fuck.
Does that happen before they get up there?
It'll be inside the nice comfy room where there's cushioned seats where we're just sitting down and peeking outside to see how
Yeah.
Veritas is doing. We're just chilling while they're struggling.
Yeah. So, as Veritas gets up there, Beal is now drinking coffee.
Fuck! Why would you do that? No! Oh god, this is not gonna. Oh no. No. Oh,
Beal's eyes.
what have you done?
Just
It's just coffee. It's delicious Fae coffee as well, so it's got this nice sweet taste to it. It's
Beal
delicious, I
starts
promise.
buzzing.
Bill,
We
if
should
you,
go. Let's go.
Bi-
I want to
Beal-
move.
Bill, if you have any questions, direct them to Citron. And I leave the portal and I start going through the door with the fucking tuning fork of Asmodeus' ass crack. I don't know.
So, what door are you trying to go through?
The one to the north. The one that
How
How-
babies made?
How much of the coffee do you drink and how quickly?
A cup and yes.
In that case, you will get 2 more refills. Because
Ah.
this container of coffee doesn't seem to end after it's been emptied out into your cup.
No.
Okay, so as you try to go through the door, you run smack face first into a wall.
Oh, come on.
Beal would like to drop hand on top of Iridas.
Drop a what?
Drop panda.
Just
Oh,
Koalas.
koala jump and grab.
fuck. Hey, Bill.
Hi.
The door is blocking us.
Oh.
No, it isn't. As the little Barnaby will suddenly just open its beak and attempt to just destroy the entryway.
That's not to target a creature. Also, what's Barnaby doing during this entire time?
Barnaby's just been kind of standing around,
That's fair. Just watching the shenanigans.
pretty much.
I believe it can target anything. It's just used to target something. It's the same as someone doing an attack.
Yeah, you can theoretically smack it with a sword, then you can smack it with the cannons. The arcane cannons.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Yes, Bill.
Dad.
Yes, Bill.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Dad.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, God.
Why are you talking slow?
I don't have this much energy, Bill.
Maybe you should have some coffee. It's really nice. It's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I
You're
want more.
You're gonna be passed out in an hour. Maybe 2.
Citron's head peeks out as she slowly sips her own cup of joe. Is
Hello.
the entryway opened up? Hello.
Yeah,
Ah,
when
coffee delicious.
yeah, when blasted with the fucking ballista. that fucking force damage, what we looking at, DM?
Nothing.
Not even a scratch?
Not even a scratch. You want to give me an Arcana check?
Oh,
Most
good.
certainly will.
Oh, thank God, because I'm definitely not good at it.
Yeah, this is an arcane portal that needs to be opened with a tuning fork.
Beal grabs it, like the fork, and just tries to push it against the door.
Oh, no, okay. I just go with it and let Beal just hit it with
As
the fork.
you push it, it does not work. Do you just give up and hit it with it?
Yeah.
Beal is like just tapping.
Yeah, I just full swing it, because I know it needs to make a sound. I hate this. Ding!
Yep. As you do that, portal opens and you are able to exit.
Let's go.
Shiny.
Beal does cartwheel out the door.
Oh wait, give me a moment as I start scurrying down the thing, gathering up the rope. If we're leaving, we need to make sure everyone's comfortable. But they're already
Correction.
gone.
With how I leave the room. I crawl up onto Virid's shoulders and use him as a springboard.
I'm feeling more sturdy than usual. I'm still not great.
Well, they've already gone through, so would you like me to take the tuning fork before they've gone a bit too far?
No,
I can hold on to it.
No, I've got it, and I walk through.
So rope is clicked, and I'm assuming everybody goes through.
Yep, I've just gathered up the rope as the magical fade for the rope trick and step on through.
Barnaby is going to moonwalk, as in he's going to do the moonwalking thing, but he's flying like 2 feet off the ground.
You're a fucking monster, and I respect it. Barnaby just like, they didn't do a stupid this time. Just in somewhere in Barnaby's head, the Final Fantasy do plays.
Have a good night.
Oh God, take it easy. Oh boy.
You all end up back out where you started.
Virid.
Yes. Yes,
Hey,
Bean.
Dad.
Yes, Bean.
Dad.
Yes, my wonderful
Dad.
daughter. Yes.
Who's
Oh.
your dad?
Could be a... Feels like it could be one of the Winter Court's children. You have the right skin tone.
Well, if we're going with my actual dad, then I don't know. Never met the man.
Daddy
That's
went to
sad.
get that special milk, unfortunately.
Yeah, mommy went with him.
How'd you grow up? You raised. You...
We'll get into that later, Beal. Now's not the time.
I'm not.
Well, I believe we're walking, so I don't think there's a reason not to ask.
Have any snacks?
Yeah, I do.
I have snacks. I have pocket snacks. She pulls out a piece of bacon and starts chewing on it.
Right.
Would anyone else like a cup of coffee as well? As I'm still just sipping while moving on. I've got plenty of mugs.
Yes,
Oh.
please.
No more coffee for her. She's 6.
Another cup is refilled. I believe that they've been killing things, which makes them an adult in my culture.
Do they just fill up Bill's cup anyways?
Yep.
Does Vera just try and stop Beal?
What cup?
Fair
Perception check? If that's even possible for you?
I don't think that's possible for anybody here.
It could be for me, if I get a
Okay.
natural 20 or or a 19, so I'm gonna make it.
Ignore that d6.
If I had advantage, because I was watching you do it.
Nope.
Sorry.
That's it.
Just
I don't even know how you got a 15 at this level. Insane.
gloves of thievery.
Expertise.
Expertise.
Did I forget my cup in the room? I like that cup.
I just down the coffee.
That
And then
doesn't hurt.
the-
It's fresh and hot.
it doesn't seem to bother him.
Sounds like he has fire resistance.
Instead of ice resistance for whatever fucking reason. That pisses me off to no end. I'm from the ice circle of the 9 hells. Why do I have fire resistance? But as soon as the coffee's gone, it's back in Bill's hands.
Did I have to drink it? More, please.
Just eye Citron.
Well, they are. Yep, another cup goes in.
You do realize that if I have to take away the thing that makes the coffee, I will take away the thing that makes the coffee.
She's already sipping on it.
Fuck!
It's their requests and their choices.
I am their parental figure, and I would request that you please stop giving my child caffeine. Do you know what this does to kobolds?
Well, they seem to act similar to how the pixies do, so very exciting and very troublesome. Which is
Dit is just gonna look at you.
You did?
Vim is just gonna. Beal is just
Vim?
gonna look at you. Citron.
yes.
Are you married?
No. Apart from my
like to be.
work.
And we are not going into that right now. I pick up Beal and start walking away.
Bye.
Beal, you gotta stop trying
Bye.
to set me up with every person that you meet.
She's cool.
La da da.
The last one you tried to set me up with was a Goliath who was taken.
I see no problems with this.
What is a Goliath?
Just keep this in mind, Veritas. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can score.
I hate you so much for referencing that campaign to my face. To my face!
I don't even know what this campaign
Oh,
is.
God. Oh.
I love Torbeck.
Chuckles supremacy. Anywho. No, just... Veritas just stops and looks and is like, I do not need multiple people interfering with my love life, thank you. I will pick someone when I am damn well ready, if I am ever damn well ready. Or
Yeah.
maybe I'll just hoe out for the rest of my life. Who knows?
I think you need more people to love you because you are good.
Beal. My dear Beal. I appreciate it, but no.
She's like actively chewing on a piece of your like coat.
Pet. Alright, fine. Look, let's just move on. We're not getting into my backstory a second time with the new person here, just because there's a new person here.
It was
Um,
interesting though.
Can you fix bodies?
If it's mechanical,
Oh,
or
great.
there's a little thing of trickery involved, then technically.
Then maybe I can use you to replace my spine, heart, and ribs and skull instead of the other artificer. But for right now, can we please just not be under the damn dirt anymore? I was already
Hey,
buried.
well-
Yeah, I was already buried once. I do not want to be buried again.
Well, this is all a very new experience for me, but That sounds a little bit too heavy.
Wouldn't it technically be 3? Because then there's the one time, then the time with the sock, then this time.
Okay, the time with the sock was a very special occasion, and to be fair, that version of Buried isn't exactly what I was thinking it was going to be.
Oh, you're not one of those people that has to have matching socks, are you?
No, I don't care if my socks match as long as they're comfy.
How
Perfect.
dare.
What do you mean,
It's
how
best
dare?
when they're not matching. They're the most comfy. That
Whatever.
How
It-
dare.
and this when we all suddenly get back attack.
I'm just expecting something to jump us.
Well, let's
I'm
see. Let's see.
I'm assuming we're making our way back to the artificer with the tuning fork.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Siri. Citron,
Yes.
do you have any candy?
Do I have any candy? Let's see. I've got a sweet flower. It's technically a candy, but it's more of a natural product of it. Would you like one?
Yes.
Okay. Here
Is
you
it
go.
sweet?
Eat one petal at a time, and you have a little bit of the sweet sucked from the neck.
Is
What?
it sugary?
The race is Citron. Now that I'm getting a look at them.
The Eldrin.
Eladrin?
Eladrin, yes. That's
Holy
that's how you-
shit, they're the pretty elves? Alright.
The fail, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just blink. Please stop giving my child basically whatever it is, sugar. Just, for
Well, it makes them happy. I just seem to have had one before. You should always have a new experience with stuff like these.
right, well, over sugaring someone of their size could cause them to pass out.
Well, I've given a lot more sugar to people like a tenth of their size before.
I know, but they are built different. Please, please.
That's usually a positive thing.
That's not okay. Look,
I'm just messing with you. There's not enough content in the sugar there for it to be a problem.
Hey Dad.
yes, darling.
What's Barnaby's middle name?
I do believe at some point in time he told me his name was Barnaby fucking Stealth, so pretty sure his middle name is fucking.
Hey Barbie.
Yes.
What's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
Oh, that's sad. Would you like one?
Sure.
What's your last name?
You know, I don't remember.
Would you like last name?
Sure. Workshop me some middle and last names, and I'll see if I like them.
Middle name, fucking. Last name, Stealth.
A nickname is apparently Barbie. I'll have to write this down.
Or last name, Bird.
Middle name, not really a fan. Last
Meredith
name,
just starts fucking dying. He just starts laughing his ass off. That's his fucking kid, alright?
Yep, and I believe little Barnaby will be trying to mimic bigger Barnaby's expressions as we're traveling.
Workshop the middle name a bit more, and
Jaeger.
Meister.
Jaeger.
Barn Barbie Jaegerbird.
You know what? Maybe
That's-
what we need to do is get out from the underground and try again with the two.
I mean, Barnaby Avis Jaeger.
Why Avis Jaeger?
Avian hunter. I'm a bard. Naming shit's like half of my job.
You want to think on it. And once we get out of the underground, I'll let you know what I think.
Beal like lays that, like puts her head right next to yours, Viritus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dad.
Yes, dear.
What's my middle name?
You know your middle name.
I forgot.
Look through your journal.
I lost it.
I told you to write this down. This is on you.
Quick question: are you guys trying to avoid the city or go through it?
Which city?
The Drow.
We're not going through the middle of that shit.
Noted.
Barnaby would, yeah, Barnaby would probably. Barnaby would try to start going there, and then it'd be like, "No, we're not going that way." Oh, get dragged away. But I want to be hunted for once. Okay, fine. We'll go around. Party boobies.
Dad.
Yes.
She just starts poking.
Yes, Bill.
What is your favorite food?
Does that end up going on the entire travel time?
No.
Just until the coffee wears out?
Yeah. That will happen in exactly 3 minutes.
What's going on? There'll be a moment of just Citron looking down at Beal. Well, I've already completed one of my little projects. Would you mind if I drew you for my next little one?
Sure. What are you drawing? Why? Hold on. They're stealing
I'll
my
be-
soul. I need that.
I unfortunately don't have that power. Would be interesting, but no. And plus, souls are a little bit too heavy to carry on you. No,
have at
I
least
just
3.
wanted to etch your appearance. I'm not sure if we're going to make you out of stone, metal, or wood yet. It really depends what we can find.
She casts prestidigitation on herself and poses as she is sparkly.
I'll begin to get that board out, some new parchment, and start to etch.
And then
As
3
soon
minutes.
as you start, she moves.
And then 3 minutes later, she passes out.
Yep.
There she goes in the backpack.
This is just me keeping focused on them while they're doing their poses. Unable to sit still. Oh, they're asleep. Wait, why are you putting them in your bag?
That's where they typically rest. It's also a good way to keep track of them.
I did not mean to do that as well. Ignore that just happened. I'm not making a brew of acid right now.
Yeah, no, they... It's a way to keep them warm in this weather. It's
Okay.
also a great way to travel with them sleeping, and they sleep quite a bit in this weather.
You say weather, but it's pretty warm down here.
Compared to where we come from, not really. What's the temperature like down here, Dad?
40s.
Yeah, still not quite right.
Well, it's definitely better than the winter court at least, but still. I've had worse weathers.
It's like 4 degrees Celsius.
Thought it was 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, 4 degrees
Oh,
Celsius.
4 degrees Celsius.
Give or take.
That's still not that cold.
Not much above freezing.
Great. I'm having a hard time looking through my notes for your name because I know I have it somewhere.
Whose name?
Bill's. Bill got a full name. Like, they lost track of it. I'm trying to do the nice thing and find it for them.
Fair enough. But is there any shenanigans the next 3 days of travel that you guys go through the Underdark to get to the Artificer?
Yeah, pretty much.
So there is.
Did you
Is
mean
there
there
anything
is
anyone
or
would
is
like-
not?
Is not. Sorry.
Okay. Barnaby, you got anything for the next 3 days of travel?
Nope.
Beal? Citron?
I think I'll be focusing on just getting all the little details of Beale for my next project. Like how long their fingers are, what expressions their face can shift into, length of their tail, just sketching them in different poses and situations.
Do you keep giving them coffee?
Every time they ask.
It gets stolen every time she asks. I am playing goalie.
Oof. Anyways. So, yeah.
Eventually she'll get bored and stop asking.
And eventually you all arrive to where the Artificer was to find that it is collapsed with a sign in Undercommon.
What's it say?
It says, gone to the above ground area. Also, hello, Sally. Or hello, Chris.
I do not speak Undercommon. I speak Common, Draconic, and Otter.
Common, Draconic, and what?
Otter. Remember when we were talking to the guy that was in charge of the city?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy. Wonderful.
That was on injury, but anyways, or Zona.
Not just
Language.
shit.
Hell. The tunnel is collapsed. What do you do?
Guess we're going up.
Yeah. Might as well. Hey Sally. All I want to say is you missed Beale drinking coffee.
What happened?
She had a lot of energy. You can go ahead and ask Veritas what happened.
What
I
happened?
got 1,000 questions, and now I'm making sure that Bill does not get more coffee. Especially since they ripped off the band-aid of, hey, who was your dad?
And
Didn't get an
after
answer.
the first day, the little Barnaby will go inactive and curl up.
And
Would Barnaby like to carry little Barnaby?
Barnaby would. if offered, he would just shake his head. No, you can carry it. It's your little thing.
Thank you. And I'll just put it in one of their top pockets for them. On a little vest. So its little head is peeking out.
So I guess we just make our way back to Fjordforka.
Yep, so, and above ground. Nothing really interesting happens throughout the journey. Any shenanigans from anybody?
Other than since Bill asked, Veritas will actually respond. Okay, because you asked the other day and I know you're curious, the man who raised me was a human named Connor Regulus. He's also the man who stabbed me in the back.
He all slowly starts pulling out a dagger.
He pushes it back in. They are very in jail. That would be very hard for you to do.
Hey Barnaby,
Yes.
have you ever murdered someone in jail?
I don't believe I have.
Would you like a new challenge?
Well, that certainly sounds like fun.
I would request that you not.
Why not?
By the way, Rat, here's your last name, you fuck. Put it somewhere. The reason I don't want him dead is because I'm going to prove him right. And he needs to be alive for that to happen.
What about after?
I don't know, I haven't gotten that far.
You really need to plan about the future a little bit better.
Well, it wasn't really on the mind with the whole coughing up blood thing.
Fair enough. I guess that first, and then, like, a crown on that crowned head of yours, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Well,
We made a promise.
I did. We'll be fine. As for the crown on my head, he just pulls out a tarot card from his sleeve and looks at it. And I am going to roll a personal die real quick. On this new day, whatever day it is, I draw the Emperor.
I think fate has decided. All hail King Veritas.
He just chuckles and gets his spell prepared in the card, and then we'll just put it back up. Sure, maybe. Who knows? It's a lot to aspire to do.
Who do I?
Well, sure. Okay. I would like you to. He pulls out a full tarot deck. I want you to roll me 3d20. Alright. Let's see here. right. Hanged Man, the Fool, and the Tower. The tower is inverted.
That seems like a good sign.
I just look directly at the Fool, and then directly at Citron, and then at the coffee, and then at the Hanged Man, and then thinks about himself for a minute, and shakes his head, and
I'm
puts
actually curious of what this means. I don't really know this.
Are you not familiar with tarot readings?
I'm not really. This is intriguing. What is tarot reading and what does this...
Well, it's kind of a minor version of fortune telling. It's, you could ask me about your future and I could pull the tarot cards and tell you things. I could also just use them to channel magic to make the readings more accurate. I can also perform various tricks with the deck itself, such as minor illusions and things the like.
Well, I'm curious of my own future then. Let's have a look at that.
Now,
Apparently you seem to think I'm the fool for what you're doing there, looking back to it and... A shame. I'm also curious.
no, it's not... Well, the fool itself does not mean somebody who is a fool. It can mean joviality or various other instances. In fact, it can very well mean cleverness.
Oh, I'm very much aware. The majority of the people where I live would very much match that trait.
Well, let's...
That's how I ended up a carrier in the first place.
Alright. Alright. Then I'm gonna need you to roll me 3d20. Now, are you asking for, like, an actual reading, or are you asking for the actual what I did for Beal?
Let's just go with what you did for Beal right now.
Sure.
See how that goes. An 18, a 16, and a 20.
After reshuffling, okay. Alright, one of the cards that you pull is the Empress. So that's funny. The other one is the Twin. And what's that last one? I'm having a hard time with the pronunciation.
If you want to shoot it to me, I can probably pronounce it, but yeah.
We're gonna go... right then. Sorry, I had misread something. It's the Chariot. It's the Empress, the Chariot, and the, what was the middle one? A Tower? What was that for Beal? I'm mistraced.
I got 18,
The
a
tower's
16, and a
for
20.
The Tower was for Beal. Okay, so you got the Empress. What did I say the other one was? I have this...
Chariot.
Okay, so it was the Empress, the Chariot, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is it 16? Huh. Judgment.
Well, it looks like a very much a royal decree, at least from the cards drawn right now.
Well, very specifically, it could mean any number of things. The Empress is the female variation of the Emperor, which is one who typically takes the lead. The Chariot is one being connected to natural drive or determination, And then the last one is Judgment, which could mean anything from being able to make a major decision to increase your own value or your beliefs. The other could mean endings, disappointment, and death. So you could take this interpretation to mean that some female in your near future who holds a lot of power is either going to deliver onto you judgment of some kind, weighing your worth, finding you worthy or unworthy.
I'm pretty sure that's already happened, and that's how I ended up here. I should just spin around for a moment.
Well, then very well could mean it.
But I'm curious to see if something else in that nature will happen in the future as well.
Tarot readings
Perhaps
aren't
I'll have-
exactly precise. It could be something that's already happened to you. Again, this is just... Tarot reading is meant for interpretation.
True. Perhaps I'll get another package from one of the constantly appear that I have to deliver in the above space you were speaking.
Maybe. Maybe you're meant to deliver onto the Empress. Who knows?
Very much could be. Let me actually just double check for a moment. And she'll just lift up her satchel in front of herself, then put her hand in, and then her whole arm as she begins to just rummage around this small satchel.
Ignore that hit dice. That was for Bard. It's supposed to be Paladin.
Roger. So yeah, Citron is just have full arm in a small satchel, like her body is fitting inside of this as they're rummaging around. I don't feel like I've got any more packages I'm not already aware of,
Never
so
mind.
I think I'm good for the moment. The courts know that they can just set a package in here when they need to, and I'll find it eventually.
Right. Well, good to know. Alright, Verdus is starting to look kind of chunky.
I also need to level up. And are we leaving it here for now? Or are we continuing on?
Continuing on, as if there's another shenanigans for the next few days.
I rolled my average. At least I now have a climbing speed, which is useless when I have wings and I can fly.
Hey,
I mean, you
man.
never know when your wings are being clipped.
Yeah, well, I can also swim. My movement speed, which is now 35.
Yeah. God, Sally's now got an HP of 84, and I'm sitting over here at 68.
You have more HP than I do.
It's because the parry apt. Otherwise, I'd be missing an entire.
That's
well,
true, right? I forgot
like,
about it already.
Yeah, no, I'd be at 56 right now without it.
I have 55.
Yeah.
You still have one more than me.
It's because I'm multi-classed, and the two classes I went into had a D8 and a D10.
Oh, true.
All I'm gonna say is that I have more than 40 and less than 45.
That's fair. You're also a full caster, so.
I'm a sorcerer.
Pack Pat. Right then, well, yes, that's how tarot readings work, and honestly, I don't even remember really where I got these cards from. They just kind of appeared one day.
Oh, I stole them.
Did you? I'm gonna insight that because that's 100% not true. But he don't know that.
Right.
Yeet. I got a 4. Pretty sure your passive deception just fools him.
I could not. I would roll a nat 1 and still beat that.
Yeah, Verdus just. That does sound like something you'd do.
Remember the asshole circus dude?
Yeah. Huh, maybe he was a worshipper of Bahamut.
Well, if he was very mean and kicked me.
I mean, iconography on the tarot deck is Bahamut.
Maybe he just had a dragon fetish.
I wouldn't put it
You know-
past. I wouldn't put it past some people. So fair enough. Right then. Anybody else want their fortunes read, or can I put these away?
I think I am good for the moment, Barnaby. Or perhaps you, Sally, over there.
Considering my luck so far, I don't know if my fortune's going to be any good.
Well, you'll never
Well,
know until you try.
Exactly, dear.
5.
Fair enough. I mean, if you're willing to look into it.
There's 23 cards. I've been having you guys roll d20s and not the 23. Alright. Sure. Give me, technically 3d23 is the correct way to be doing this, and I'm an idiot. Because that was completely blocking off the moon, death, and the sun. Nine, 11, and 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he pulls out the magician, and then takes out 9, 10, 11. Takes out the Fool and flips it upside down. It inverses. Right. Let's go ahead and give this a look-see. Oh, okay. The Magician representing creativity and change, and the inverse of the Fool. Not the... Oh, yeah, no, the inverse of the Fool. Change, new beginnings, adventure, and infinite possibilities. Meaning that something is going to change for the better for you, Sally.
I hope it's for the better,
Oh,
she says doubtfully.
according to the cards. But then again, without the actual magic pushed into them, there's no telling how much of that's true.
Maybe you'll get the lich out of your head.
Well, it certainly would be a good thing to happen.
Thank you for the reading. I hope it comes true. Sally smiles.
We'll do everything in our power to make it come as true as possible. Well then, Barnaby, you curious about your future? Come on,
I'd
Birdman.
like to. No, let's keep it a surprise.
Oh, who knows? Maybe you will be surprised by it.
Maybe once we're up above.
Of course. Then on we go.
Just make sure real quick, Sally, you're working on level up right now, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Took me all of 2 seconds. Because I keep multi-classing.
Okay. So, as you make your way through the Underdark for the next few days, it's rather calm and peaceful, surprisingly. Eventually, you make your way to the elevator. You ring the bell. It eventually comes down after a few hours waiting. You are able to go back up, and on your way back up, who has a sending stone? Oh wait, that's Octavia. Never mind.
What? Well, I have the sending stones for both Octavius and the Thieves Guild.
Oh. Okay, in that case, Barnaby, you get a message in your head saying, we need you all. We need you all back now, ASAP.
Is this from
There's
the
been a
Thieves
new
Guild? Like
development.
above table? Is it from the Thieves
This
Guild?
is from Octavius.
He's gonna shove the sending stone in his mouth. I was like, "Oh, don't worry, we're coming back up right now. We're on the elevator."
Oh,
Why
that's
isn't
one
the captain-
to Hakim. Never mind.
What?
The one that has to go in the mouth to work. That was the one given
Oh.
to Sally for Hakim.
Ah, but wasn't that all then given to Barnaby?
Yeah, like she asked Barnaby to keep hold of it. Is that the one that Octavius came through on?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, so basically we had two sending stones. One that's between Octavius and Octavia. Two, it's between Hakim and Sally.
Yeah,
But
that's
so which did Octavius come through to Octavia, or did he come through to Sally's stone, which currently Drake's character is holding?
it would have been through the one that Octavia's holding.
Oh, so Octavia gets it then.
I get that worked out. Okay, so you don't get anything on your end, Barnaby. However, Octavia does eventually turn to you. So there's been small emergency developments. Atala's relatively close.
Is it the kobolds starting to build a temple?
What?
Oh, never mind. You weren't there for that.
Just get it out the way there. What do we got going on?
We need to make it back to the capital and be prepared to board a ship in... Let's see here. Relatively no time at all.
Why?
Because if our cover gets blown, we get hunted and killed or tortured. Either way, this whole thing gets blown up and none of us make it off this continent alive.
All right, let's summarize. So Madalena's closer than we think. We need to go back right away. Is that it?
That's the gist of it, yes.
All right, then let's head out. It sounds like an emergency. None of us have anything left over that we absolutely have to find or do in the Underdark, right? I don't feel happy that we're going to leave Anella behind or her brother, but they did say that they're also going to head for Scavencia, so hopefully we will meet them there again.
Right.
Let's go.
I'm assuming those are friends of yours? Perhaps of a companion?
Yeah, they were very nice individuals who did us quite a bit of help.
Well,
Right.
let's not say were, let's assume the worst. Let's say they are.
Fair point.
I mean, no one's going to take that Anila. She's a bear, for God's sake. I know she's gonna be alright.
She is multiple bears. She can do that bear thing more than once. She is perfectly fine.
Yep.
Also, Zolfra's pretty good with that arm of his. I'm pretty sure he could whack someone's head off with that mace of his. So let's just get going. They're fine. And yeah, let's start going in that direction.
Alright.
Got to save everybody, remember?
Yeah. Looks around at the other people accompanying us, the NPCs, and Sally asks, "Are you going to come with us to Scavencia?"
There's only one NPC following us at the moment. That isn't.
Oh, really?
Wasn't it? It's Octavia, Althea,
Oh,
Elena,
Yeah.
and Jason.
Right.
And Jason, we have like 4,
We got so many.
technically.
I can't believe I fucking forgot. Okay, I forgot a few. Jesus. Jason, Elena. I forgot Elena. We literally just had a combat with Althea, and I just wasn't counting her for whatever reason. Yeah, no. They coming with?
Up to
Well,
them.
if an issue is happening in this land that needs everyone to flee, it would be a smart thing to do.
You hear what sounds like dial-up sounds coming from all the NPCs before they just finally, one of them just says, "Everything's going to shit. Yes, we're going with you."
There you have it.
It was Elena.
Yeah, the other bard. You know, the bard's making decisions. Not as
Please don't slow us down. Is what Sally says, and she's gonna leave it at that.
I don't believe we have any immediate I need to deliver any packages here, so I'll be coming with. Perhaps I'll be able to see this exciting service you've been talking.
I'm sorry, this exciting what now?
Surface the above ground of wherever we are.
Yeah, it'll be out in a moment. Are we still on the elevator?
Yep, and as you get closer, it is getting colder and colder and colder. To the point where it is below freezing.
And
Didn't miss this.
as things get colder and colder, the lively hair of Citron will slowly start to go down and lifeless. The expression goes from chipper to just a frown as they go from perky to emo as it gets to very, very cold weathers.
Theo crawls in the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Their
With-
entire demeanor seems to have changed.
Yeah, just... Virtus will raise an eyebrow at this. Do I know anything about Eladrin in character? What would that be role-wise? Like,
There's a
Arcana?
few. I would say Arcana, history, nature.
Arcana, history, and nature are all the same. Whole history. I probably met one if I did anything. Yeah, 13. I probably met one. Just-
You know a little bit. You know that they're a seasonal type, or a seasonal creature.
Probably never seen this in person though. Just been told about it.
Well, I guess we can head to the ship. Doesn't really matter, does it? If everything's going to end, it might as well hurry up and just end.
Making your way to Scabrincia?
Yep.
As you race towards the stables to get your sleds out, any shenaniganry that happens over the course. Well, I guess first question is: are you going to double time it, or are you going at a normal pace?
Double time. At the minimum, we might want to go faster if we can.
Everybody else in the group?
I will just be following suit what other people are doing in this state of being.
Yeah, I think with Octavia saying like, "Hey, ASAP," I think double
It's
time
go
is
time,
the
yeah.
I'm picturing like going through these portals has caused time for us to zap forward if we don't know the side effects of these portals. We could have just been traveling forward in time because it took us that long to get from point A to B.
And then also there was travel time in the Underdark, so.
Is anyone falling behind? Sally's going to try and help if she can. She has high constitution. She's going to take their bag if they're falling behind.
Well, since this could potentially result in exhaustion, I am going to need some con rolls from everybody.
Okie dokie.
Also,
Aren't we on like dog sleds or?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to only be requiring 1 per day versus
Mhm.
1 per hour.
High five Sally with the exact same number.
Nice. I got a good old 16. Beat a 10 though, so I'm good.
I need 1 from Beal. Where is travel time in here? Travel. Or travel shit.
Bile.
What about the NPCs? Do they have to roll?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Also, they're not quite to the point of... Shit.
Is Rat kind of passing in and out again?
It seems to be the case. This is usually the time where he's in that state.
Yeah.
Barely passes, but passes. Passes.
Oh, do we have to roll a second time?
No, I think these are the NPCs.
Ah, okay.
Nope, wrong thing. Oh.
Yeah, Sally takes Octavia's bag. And then she turns to her and says, "You need help?" And offers her hand.
Lena is also in the same situation. I mean, y'all are on sleds, so...
Yeah.
It's just more they're going to be a little exhausted once y'all make it.
All right. Okay, we do what we can.
That's me.
Con roll, please. Con save.
Okey-dokey. Even if I'm in the backpack.
Yes.
Okey-dokey. Here, she's sick and sweet. Okay. Natural one.
You know what? I will use my inspiration so Bill can re-roll that.
Okay. Nope.
Natural 2.
I use mine. Bill, reroll one more time. Everyone's like cheering me up. You can do it.
Jesus!
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, someone has to do one more time and they passes 10, I'm sure. Anyone else have inspiration?
My gosh.
Okay, that's 30 miles a day. 30. Okay, so you'll make it there in 4 days.
Okay.
Okay, so throughout the travel, I'll let these carry a little bit. Actually, no, I'll be fair. For those that passed, you do not need to make another save. You are able to arrive a little weary, but still enough to shape. Those that failed, you can go ahead and give me another Constitution save, please. That's 2 NPCs and Beal. Okay, you will no longer need to make any and will not arrive. Worn out.
Hey, look, we got all the bad rolls out of the way first.
I laugh as I did pretty alright.
Okay, Lana's gonna have 2 points of exhaustion. Fun times.
Oof.
Octavia will have 2. Nope. You know, let's get Atlanta's out of the way. 4 points of exhaustion. That's fun times.
That's half movement disadvantage on. Yeah, no, she's out of the fight. She's. Hey, go to a tavern.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
maybe
we
not.
need to install her somewhere. Let her slip it off.
Yeah.
Nope, same with Octavia.
So Octavia and Beal are getting put in the box?
No. Feels
Octavia
fine.
only, no.
Oh, okay.
So 2 NPCs, and one of them has to be at a point where they're. No, where I have a thing. Ooh, they may
Good
be a
thing
short
is-
session.
Her brother.
That's fine if it's a shorter session.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
After about 4 hours of travel, or 4 days of travel, eventually you arrive back to Scavencia in about halfway through the day, rushing towards the docks where Octavia would have pointed you to go, where you see the familiar visage of Octavius bundled up. It has gotten quite colder here than it normally is, so it's now about 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
0 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yes.
Fahrenheit.
0 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius are the same.
Oh, okay.
Are they
Nope,
not?
that's 40.
No, it's not.
Is it 40?
Minus 17?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's cold.
What
In
was I
Fahrenheit,
thinking? It was
32. 0 is the freezing point of water in Celsius.
Right. Right. Thank you. I always get that mixed up.
You guys use inches and feet and Fahrenheit.
Look, man, I understand it's backwards and it doesn't work. Everyone else uses different stuff. Everyone else is on the same page, and here we are using a made-up system for monkeys. It's alright.
Never mind.
what-
Yeah, so very cold.
So are we currently in this ship or are we still traveling?
You are not on the ship. As
We
Octavius.
just made it to the docks.
Yes. No, you're trying to steal the ship.
Yeah. We're trying to steal a ship from Madalena, who's docking pretty soon. We got here ahead of time by double timing. Octavius is here to meet us, talk to us about our future plans. Our dogs are pretty tired too. Someone needs to park the sled in the docks pretty soon. All right. We go see Octavius after making sure that no one's around to overhear our conversation.
As he just motions you over. Good that you're here. Our boss is about to dock here in about an hour. Were you able to get the thing that we sent you to go get?
Who's the one holding it right now?
Very.
Looks like Rary.
One more time? That did not come through for whatever reason.
You have the stick.
I got
Yes.
the stick. I got the fucking tuning fork just in my inventory. I've pulled up the tuning fork of Doom.
Good. So, we went over some of the plans. I went over some of the plans. I don't know why I say we. I have another idea on how to handle that, and with this, as he just holds up what appears to be a block of some strange metal. Basically, this is just a giant energy source. We go on, steal the ship, might have to kill some people, take off with it into the middle of the ocean, do the work we need to, and since you all seem so hell-bent on saving people, we'll send the technology back. I have people here who can assist with installation, then we get as far away from here as possible. Because if they find out we are still here, people will be hunted until we are dead.
So, an hour? We got here with only an hour to spare? Are you kidding me?
He just shakes his head. That's all the time we get.
How do we have a plan on how exactly to steer the ship? Is Madalena coming down? Is the ship going to be empty? Well, do you know her time schedule? Will you be distracting her?
Just points to Beale. That's part of it. So the plan is, Madalena will be leaving the ship. Me and Octavia will be luring her away, saying that we have you hold up in a warehouse. To help sell it, we have some of our people up here laying siege to it. It's quite a nice place. No exit except the main entrance. No way to dig out of it, because you'll pretty much hit the sewers, and that's being guarded by other people.
How are you going to get out of the situation once Madalena comes with you guys and then finds out that there's not us?
Well, she'll be going in most likely alone.
Are you sure she's not gonna ask you to accompany her? Because that would be the natural thing to do, wouldn't it?
It would, but if she tries to do that, then we misdirect her, run. And by then, hopefully, you have this secured and ready to go. If not, then...
This is way too dangerous for the ones doing the luring section. You and Octavia. Are you sure that is there like no other safer way to go about this?
How confident are you guys in your ability to get out?
Yeah, but Octavia's really tired. Sally looks worriedly back over her shoulder. We had to double time it all the way here. I don't think she can react in time to, changing circumstances on the ground.
All of this has to go down within an hour?
No. So within an hour, it will start.
Right. Well then, right before you go, I'll give you a blessing from one of the animal spirits that Zulfra taught me. You'll have to pick one of the attributes yourself, and then I'll give that to you before you leave. You get an hour with it. Now, that should help temper some of what you have to do. It's not going to fix it, but it will increase your chances. I'm putting a lot of faith in you because I believe that you have the capacity for change. You've shown that.
Well, so I can send a right now. While we're misdirecting, you're going to steal the ship. She's not going to leave it unguarded. Which is where this is going to come in, as she's going to toss a bottle towards Veritas.
He'll grab it. He'll just catch it. It's sleight of hand. I've got my passive sleight of hand is 25.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. You're able to catch it easily. That is a special type of poison. She's likely going to leave one of her own guards there. And they're not the type that you would normally mess around with, but the good news is the collective does not trust anybody. Even their own guards. that they genetically modify.
Mm-hmm.
So they put countermeasures in just about everything they can.
Mm-hmm.
This is just balsam and vinaigrette.
Yes, poison. You didn't have to say poison twice.
Is it applied topically, or like could you put it on weapons, or does it have to be ingested?
Multiple ways. Easiest would be to stab them. What were you gonna say, Barnaby?
Oh, I was under the impression, before we went to Imperial-controlled Poop Town, that when Mad showed up, we were going to, kill her. I was really looking forward to it, and now I'm being told no.
That is a very terrible idea.
Barnaby, we will be getting the chance to kill her. We're just leaving for now. She'll get off. If she's resourceful, she'll get out of here. You're not losing your chance. You're just pissing her off to make the challenge even more tempting in the future.
Look at it this way. We're stealing her shit to make her angry, to make her act different. To make it more fun.
Toy were the first.
Well, is she more dangerous than the... What was that thing down there we killed? This big monster. And Barnaby will explain what it looked like to Octavius.
Oh, mage hunters.
Oh.
How the hell does that... You know what? I'm not gonna question that right now. We got other problems. Yes. Have you ever seen someone become inverted? Just so they could bleed out?
Yes.
No.
I've been in that position.
Moving on. Alright, so we will steal the ship. Kill whoever guards there, like take whatever else that's in the ship prisoner, and once we get control of the ship, where do we go? Where are you going to come to us?
Likely what's going to happen is a signal will go off. That is our cue to start running our way back.
To where? Are we going to stay, like, where the ship is docked until you guys come back?
Stay here. If things come to worse, just head up the fjord a bit.
You do understand that if Madalena comes here before you guys, we may not be able to wait further. Where are you going to head if you can't make it back here in time? Where would we want to pick you up afterwards? If the plans have to change. Or doesn't that matter, because if that happens, you guys are dead?
It's kind of a matter of our backup plan right now is everything's fucked.
I know this. We don't really have the time since apparently we have 1 hour. But why are we attacking the ship and killing everyone on it?
Right. Long story short, this entire island's going to freeze, and the only way that we can get everybody off it in time is to go aboard this ship, get the technology that allows the ship to teleport out of here towards the material plane, so that way we can teleport ourselves out, and then send the technology directly back to the mainland here, so they can teleport themselves out as well. This is a rescue mission on a massive scale.
But if you're wanting to save everyone, don't the people on that ship also count, or are they not part of the equation?
No, they are.
They're actively keeping people here to extract resources as much as they possibly can at the expense of the lives of everyone else.
Yeah, they're actively killing people to just get a few more gold pieces.
On the collective, really. You know what? That's semantics we don't have time to get into. They just point to an apartment that's relatively close to the docks. Wait in there.
I should also say...
Right?
There should be a small army of kobolds around here somewhere.
Yes, they're currently hiding in the sewers.
Why?
Trying not to freeze them to death. They're trying not to freeze to death.
Valid. Right.
Alright, then our plan is decided. Good luck, guys. Hope to see you in the ship. nods at Octavius and Octavia, and heads into the building.
They're also gonna wait in the building for you with you guys.
Alright, we wait for the ship to dock.
Yep. What time is it?
It is right at 11.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna actually start this fight today, but which is gonna gives me more time to tweak it after that whole shenanigery. But anyways, yeah, as you know, time passes, you see a lot of people out on the docks working on ships of a lot of sizes. It's actually kind of clogging up the docks a little bit, but this single dock is reserved. As the hour passes, eventually you see a ship with no sails or any other mode of movement just pull into the docking area. As it moors, you see an elven figure about 6 foot. I have an image here. Blondish white hair, clad in a blue cloak that appears to be very heavy, and not happy at all. Beside her is a heavily armored figure in all black armor. You're not really able to see the face or anything else along those lines, but they do carry a large sword. As Octavius and Octavia just kind of look over to everybody. Well, this is us.
Come back safe, Octavia. Sally gives her a hug.
She just gives you a hug. Clearly she is tired. As they both exit the apartment.
Before they go, name an attribute. I'm wasting a spell slot for this. What attribute would they like to have enhanced? Do they want to be able to lie better or sneak better?
This for all
they
of
will
us?
pick charisma.
Then they get charisma for an hour.
Yep. Isn't that concentration?
It is.
You better hope you don't have to concentrate on any of their spells.
I don't have any other spells to concentrate on.
Fair enough. As they go up towards the docks, after sneaking out, they just kind of wait there as the elven figure just steps down off of the ship and approaches them. Does anybody try to listen in on the conversation?
With my perception, no.
I would
Yeah.
try to listen.
Born.
We're
Yeah.
gonna try.
Barnaby would try.
Okay, those that want to try, give me a perception check, please.
Down to 10.
It's an 18.
Barnaby is the only one that's able to overhear the conversation as the two bow before the woman, then get back up. Right, so you have them held up at a warehouse, is that correct? With this, and then they nod. Well, at least this time around he didn't lose them again. As she kind of just looks around. No. I do have one question, however. How is it that they got there, and yet you still also haven't gone in to kill them or capture or anything on those lines? And before any of them can speak up, suddenly you see portals open up as tentacles just pour out of them, grabbing onto both of them. Octavius just around the arms and legs, and Octavia around the neck as they just squeeze.
Sorry, did you just... Was it me that blinked off, or was it you that saw?
Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. Was it my internet connection, or was it yours?
Did everybody else hear everything just fine, or...?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it must have been mine. Never mind.
You're good. This is being recorded, too. You know, this is a little sketchy, I won't lie. As she just approaches Octavius. So, here's what's gonna happen. Your sister here is gonna stay up on the ship. And you're gonna come with me. If anything goes wrong, then they're going to snap her neck, and you're going to be burnt alive. As Octavia is just thrown up onto the ship by this tentacle, 2 guards grab a hold of her and start taking her down below deck. Oh, shall we get going? As Octavius is just released and pushed forward. And it takes a few minutes before they exit sight.
She's not very happy, and she's quite suspicious of them.
What's happening?
Basically, she's threatened. Well, she was wondering how it is that we are in the warehouse, but yet we're not dead or captured. So, if anything happens or goes wrong that she doesn't like, or, well, the guards on the ship are going to kill Octavia, and that elf woman is going to burn Octavius alive.
So...
Probably would have been easier if I just shot her in the head, but oh well.
So if we go in as scheduled, then Octavius is going to be with Madalena, and she's going to find out that we're not there.
Well, she was going to find out regardless. I mean, that was the plan originally. It's just now that Octavia is on the ship, and if we can strike quickly enough, we'll be able to kill the guards before they can do anything.
Yeah, but Octavius...
Octavius just has to do his thing. What he was going to do normally, get her to the warehouse, make sure she goes in by herself, if that's even possible at this point. And, well, if he dies, oh well. He was our enemy, of course. We just had the same goal of getting off the continent. I mean, we can still do this without him and Octavia. But if you want to save them, let's just do the plan as normal. We'll just have to save Octavia, and if need be, I'll fly off to help Octavius. I just need to save some of my spells so that she can't cast magic.
Barnaby's got a solid plan.
Besides, I can guarantee, well, I'm not much of a wizard or anything, but what's the longest range of a spell?
Depends on the spell.
Do you think anything she might know has a range equal to or greater than 600 feet?
Equal to 600, yes. Greater than...
Oh. Well, then I just have to hide behind a tree or some crap and then stay out of sight or just fly straight up.
And if she's especially skilled, then the number of spells goes up.
Well, we can't plan for everything.
No, you can't. This is a situation where we just have to play it, and the way that you have described it is the best way we need to go. We'll do our part the way we were supposed to, and if need be, we can rescue him. But I have no intention of leaving anyone who has deemed themselves to help us behind if I can help it.
Alright, if you guys promise that we're not leaving without Octavius.
The only way we'll leave without him is if he dies before we can save him.
We can always just murder everyone.
Beal, I love you, but that's not the answer to everything.
What?
It's the answer
I
to
mean, you don't have
quite
an
a
army
few
of kobolds
things.
in the sewers.
There are, but even then, Beal,
I
You
have
can-
full plate.
you really can't underestimate powerful casters.
No, I can't.
You shouldn't.
Okay,
don't-
can the Beal Veritas, lovely for the daughter time, but
Yeah, let's go.
It's go time.
Okay, so how are you all trying to approach the ship?
well, Barnaby would like to fly.
I,
Like,
along with Beal, are probably just straight up gonna disappear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this completely above table.
Mhm.
I watched Dune Part 2 recently again, and goddamn, if we get the kobolds to fight for us, I really do just be the fucking prophet, man.
Don't worry, we'll get there. I'm sure we will. But at this point in time, it's time to. So,
Yeah,
Barnaby.
so-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say Barnaby's gonna be flying, using the buildings as cover in order to approach the ship.
And Sally and Citron, how are you going to try and go about getting to the ship?
So, Sally knows that she's not good at stealth and she has heavy armor. So she's just going to walk up there like perfectly normal, like this is part of her everyday duties. And it says, ship inspection. Do you have any letters? Do you have something to declare?
Okay, I'm going to let you pick stealth or performance or persuasion.
Yeah, both of them are like equally bad, but she's going to try and do the persuasion route, and partly she's doing so to attract attention to her, so other people who are stealthing can like get through safely. So hopefully it's going to give them an advantage.
you get a D6 because
Thank you.
Question.
Veritas is just, before we do this, places a hand on Sally's shoulder and just, you got this. We got this. It's go time. Everyone here, I believe in all of you. And Beal, Barnaby, Sally, all of you get a D6 to this roll, and so do you, there, new individual, Citron.
And
As
how's
I will burn all of my bardic inspirations for this intro bit because it's the most important part.
how's Citron going about this?
How am I
Yeah.
doing this? I'm probably gonna stealth, personally.
So just gonna
Advantage
stealth your way
on-
up. Okay.
Yeah, advantage on everybody because Sally's doing the dumb.
Yeah, this is where I need to ask: does Sally wear anything over her head to cover her face?
Yep, because she thinks that like they would probably like recognize her.
A
She's
good
wearing
thinking.
a hooded cloak, and it's not, and like actually a muffler, like because like it's so cold, like Fahrenheit 0 degrees, like no one's going to question a second time like why she's wearing a muffler.
As long as you're wearing something to cover your face, then I have all my questions answered. You may make that persuasion. You know, I'm gonna give it to you an advantage because, okay, 12.
Add a
Plus
D-
D6.
Yeah, plus a D6. Here, I'll roll it. If it'll let me. 14 total.
Well, I mean, you get people's attention as actually that big man that was standing next to Madalena comes up out of the lower deck. A little bit of blood on the gauntlet where his right fist is. Wanders over to you, Sally.
Was the blood there before?
It was not.
Okay. Sally swallows and tries to keep her composure. Anything to declare? Like she says in the most bored way possible.
No.
She actually must have picked up a checkboard or something from anywhere nearby. Someone's left unattended. She just checks off a box in it without looking at it, and then says, "How long are you gonna be staying?"
As long as necessary.
Have you gotten all your paperwork in order?
As there's just a very low grumble from underneath the helmet.
If I could see them, please. If you could bring them, please.
It doesn't take much to realize that they are processing something underneath in their head. However, they just decide to go against whatever that second process is and go towards the captain's quarters. Meanwhile, those who are stealthing up, please give me a stealth advantage.
I cast Yeet. As that is not at disadvantage because of the reasons, it is currently at 25.
Yep. 20, 25. Beal?
You have a d6 to add to that. Do you want me to roll it or you got it? You got it. 20. Hell yeah.
Anyone for Citron?
Add your d6 for the love of fuck.
You know, advantage, those are just two terrible rolls.
Oh, buddy.
Only a 12.
You know what? That's just barely what you needed. And news is y'all pass.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were doing like a group skill check, which would mean the average would be 22.
Well, that would have been a better option. But anyways, one way or another, y'all pass as y'all make your way towards the ship as you wish. And I'm assuming you want both Althea and Jason for this. And maybe not Elena, because exhaustion.
Yeah. Let's have Elena just rest for now.
Okay. If they're coming with, yes.
Yeah, Jason absolutely is.
So Jason and Althea too.
Okay, 16. 17. Okay. You know, the few times I actually do this. Okay, they both hide behind someplace rather close by, just in case things start off.
Do they all come up to the ship? We are trying to, take over the ship, right? Where they are going inside the captain's quarters?
So there are people also on the ship.
Okay.
Serving as guards, some crewmen. Not as much as you would expect. This is actually kind of skeletal. It's more guards than it is crew. As eventually the heavily armored figure comes back out, with some papers tucked up underneath his arm as he's wiping away some blood.
Okay. She makes a show of looking through the paperwork. Are they all in order?
How well would you be familiar with doing the paperwork of dock work?
She's actually fairly good at doing paperwork, because remember she was helping her brother with all the paperwork before she ran away with the bard?
Yeah, that's fair. Mostly in order. There are some things that are definitely left out as a security measure for the collective. Meanwhile, everybody, while he's just impatiently waiting, there's a very heavy tap, 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 which probably fills Sally with some anxiety.
Trepidation? Yeah. So Sally swallows, but she has the hope that if anyone's going to make a move, it has to be the stealth people. So she's going to take as much attention as long as she can as possible. So she's gonna risk it. She actually makes a show of flipping over the documents, makes a few red check marks at the empty spaces, circles them, hands them back to him, and says, this part is missing. I'm sorry. I will either need you to have this all filled out and signed, or I would have to go up to the board of the ship to confirm for myself that everything is in order. Safety measures are important, you understand.
Does Sally actually speak with a small stutter, or is that just you stumbling over your own words a little bit?
She's again she's not really used to lying. But she's doing what she can.
Fucking hilarious.
There's a very audible sigh as everybody else, who's gonna kick this off?
Is this gentleman fit the description of the person we were supposed to use the poison for?
Yes.
Barnaby, you were handed that poison for your arrows.
Alright.
That would have happened because you're you. And Veritas just sits there and begins to mutter something, and his axe begins to glow because Octavia is in the brig, so there's no reason to hold concentration anymore.
Yeah. So Barnaby would probably go up on top of a building. If he can be within 90 feet, so he can cast Hunter's Mark on this guy, and then kind of scuttle back onto the top of a building, so he stays like still pretty much out of sight. He's going to coat one of the arrows with that poison. And Veritas, do you think I should sharpshooter or not, just so I can absolutely hit this guy?
You are at advantage, and you can use that d6 to hit.
Okay, so
and
I will.
If you hit anyways, you can use that d6 for damage.
Yep. So I'm gonna use sharpshooter. I have advantage. Dead. If this hits, I'm also using a charge from the bow of the hunters to do another 3d6.
Oh.
And
okay.
I'm holding an action to do Veritas' very first fucking smite.
God, I hope this. All right. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm knocking on wood. Okay, there we go.
And it's at advantage because
at
stealth.
advantage, right? That's an attacker. Here we go. That is a 19 to hit.
So do you want the good news or the bad news?
Roll that d6.
No, that d6.
No,
okay.
no. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Hit me with the bad news first.
The bad news is this is going to go a lot worse for me than I anticipated. The good news is that hits.
Okay.
Oh. Bad news for you, good news for us.
Okay, so let's
news.
Let's just see that damage real quick.
Also, the other bad news. Next session we'll start with a roll for initiative.
Maybe.
So that's an immediate 38 damage.
What's the poison?
What's the poison damage?
Well, there is no poison damage, but as that arrow hits him, he reels for a second as he goes to grab something off of his belt, what appears to be a flare launcher, but begins to shake as he loses the grip on it and it falls into the water.
Flame launcher? You mean like, signal?
Yeah, basically it was the signal like, hey, things going to shit. And we'll begin next session with a combat.
I do also have my held action. Should I go ahead and do that, or should I wait till next time?
Make him note of it, because this is where we're going to go ahead and wrap up session.
Alright, fair enough.
I just want to note, the Hunter's Mark of a D6 rolled a 5, and of the 3D6, a 5, a 5, and a 6.
Wow.
Plus the 10 from Hunter's Mark. The only reason I rolled low is that 1D8 was on a 2.
Hey Drake, don't roll a 5.
Oh, you want to know what the funny thing is? I got that second attack because as soon as I'm about to smite the shit out of this man.
Oh god.
Dude, oh god. Because
well,
yeah, no. This is funny because I have Cartomancer, and now that I took a level in Paladin, I can now cast all of the Paladin spells up to 2nd level once a day, depending. Not all of them, as in like I get one of each. As in, I can select one a day to cast for free as a bonus action. And I'm about to fucking Thunderous Smite this man at a 2nd level. So I'm about to literally hit him, and if he dies, his body's gonna go flying.
Oh, he's not going to die from that.
Oh,
if I crit.
Oh, I have another D. Do you want me to just roll the D6 for the damage just to see?
Are we meant to be in combat, or are we just doing things?
We're not just doing things right now. I'm not doing any of this. Yeah.
We're gonna do real combat. The start of combat next session. I'm just remembered. Oh yeah, I didn't also roll that D6. Do you think I should just roll the D6 just to see what extra damage it'll do?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it, because I'm gonna do a natural battle map.
Come on, Barnaby, do better.
Oh wow. Listen, it's one more point of damage for this big guy.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Beal is the only person with a D6 left. So we'll just need to mark that down.
So, thank you all for those who showed up.
Of course.
Next session determines how the rest of this campaign goes.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yay! Please don't kill Octavius. We like him. He gives us stuff.
I'm
Don't worry.
I'm okay with him dying if it comes down to it. I just want a chance to save him.
Don't worry, if you guys survive, he'll survive. If you don't, he'll still survive, I think. I don't know how to point that part
So
out.
okay. Well, you probably should have, because now that's on the recording.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I have a recording. It's legally binding now. Bye, everybody!